My name is Aaron Barker, and as always, we have with us Erica Sauer. Good evening, Erica. How are you?
Good evening. I'm great.
Glad to see that you're feeling better too.
Yeah, I don't sound so great, but I do feel better than I sound. So
Well,
we're
that's
good.
awesome. That's awesome. Well, if you're listening to us on the free preview, you can simply subscribe to the show. That will give you the opportunity to join us on every episode that's dropped from here on out under this. Plus, there'll be live shows that you'll only subscribers will be able to comment on, and there'll also be other articles and information that are dropping out that are only for those paid subscribers. So if you're listening on the free preview, go to aaronbarker.substack.com and you can subscribe there for the Dimension X Files dropping every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern time. And then, of course, you get the free show on Saturdays because we do that. We love y'all, so we do that anyway. With us tonight, continuing on with our fantastic series of guests and shows we've had, running into our fourth interview with this young lady and our fourth of our subscriber base show as well. We're going to be speaking to Susan Smith Jones, for a woman with three of America's most ordinary names. Susan Smith Jones, PhD, has certainly made extraordinary contributions in the fields of holistic health, anti-aging, optimum nutrition, and balanced living. She taught students, staff, and faculty at UCLA how to be healthy and fit for over 30 years. Susan is the founder and president of Health Unlimited, a Los Angeles-based consulting firm dedicated to optimum wellness, health education, and human potential. Susan is a frequent radio and TV talk show host, talk show guest, especially on this show, and motivational speaker. She's also the author of many books, including her latest two celebrated books, Hug in a Mug, Revitalized with Fruits, Veggies, Juices, Soups, Spices, Teas, and Healthy Living Extras, and Uplifted, 12 minutes to more joy, faith, peace, kindness, and vitality. So very, very excited. Susan, thank you so much for being with us again.
Well, Aaron, I'm delighted to be back with you again, and Erica with you as well. And I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you. It's been a week.
It was pretty rough. Like last week, she messaged me and she was like, "Hey, I can't do it," because it was Tuesday or Wednesday, right? I can't remember. I think it was Wednesday.
I was going to do the show last week from Indianapolis because I was down there for a trade show. And when I tell you, I drove down there on Wednesday, I touched base with my team and said, I'm going home. And I drove straight 3 hours back in the other direction. I didn't want to wake up in that hotel room sick as a dog. And by the time I got an hour up the road, I was like, I have to tell Aaron, there's no way. No, I can't do it. And I was down. I mean, when you talk about not drastic, but just like my head, my chest, and my energy, zero.
Oh my gosh. Something's been going around. I mean, has there been stuff going around over there where you are as well,
yeah.
Susan?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just a cold, but it was severe and it got to me. And I don't take over-the-counter medicine, so sometimes it takes a little bit longer.
And Aaron, yes, there's a lot like that going around here. I live in the Palisades, Brentwood, Santa Monica area of Los Angeles. And with so much stress in this area that you've heard about of late, whenever you're under that kind of stress, it even lowers your immune system more. So, but luckily, and I'll tell you how I've done this in a little bit, but I haven't had a cold or a flu. I'm knocking on wood. In just over 45 years, I've never had to take any medication in my life, but I know how to keep the body as healthy as possible.
Well,
I mean, I'm all in, right? Like I work with, I don't go to regular MD unless I need surgery or I have a broken bone.
Mhm.
I'm, right now downstairs I have lemons, turmeric, and ginger root because I'm about to make some type of anti-inflammatory paste with
Yes.
honey, also cayenne pepper. I think I heard I need to add to it. I don't know. I'll try it, Susan. If you tell me, I'll try it.
Yes,
'Cause
yes.
I don't like taking medicine and my kids don't take it. And it's been a struggle the whole time. And they're 20 and 24. So yeah, it's been a fight.
Well, I'll bottom line it. even though I know you'll be asking me a lot of questions. But I think that God has provided us all with the gift of an amazing body that's truly a miracle of miracles. And one of our gifts back to God is to simply take loving care of our body, treat it with respect and healthy living practices. A great place to start, everyone can do, is drink a little bit more water daily, get ample sleep. Because if you don't sleep well, you tend to eat more, and it's usually in the form of junk foods. And your cayenne and turmeric and lemon and ginger, all of that absolutely will boost the immune system.
Yeah, and I was reading it's supposed to help me with my hot flashes possibly as well, because 'cause I'm at that point, and I will tell you, Aaron, when I got sick, like, you see my new mug?
Yeah.
It's not a Stanley, but I bought a mug because I have not had a soda since I got sick. So I'm a week with no soda,
Oh,
just
wow.
water. Water and
Congratulations.
coffee. I mean, I drink black coffee, but or I'll drink tea, but I'm all in on the water game.
Yes, most people are, well, 80% of Americans are dehydrated. And most of the time, when you think you're hungry, you're just actually thirsty. So, like both of you are doing, the best beverage of choice is always purified water. Add a little bit of lemon to it. You could put in cucumber slices. I often will put a cinnamon stick, like Aaron. You just pulled up a bottle, and with you, Erica, you wouldn't be able to see. You have cinnamon stick in your water, but a
Right,
cinnamon stick will give the water a little flavor note of cinnamon, and that helps to balance out your blood sugar level, also boosts your immunity. And that tight curl of a cinnamon stick in a couple days in the water will completely open up. And you transfer that stick from bottle to bottle, glass to glass. When it opens up, you can throw it away. You could put it down in the soil in your garden and then add in another cinnamon stick. So that's something fun to put in your water. And I'll tell you now, if you walk around with a bottle of water and people see the cinnamon stick in it, it will open up all kinds of conversation. And you tell people what cinnamon can do for the body, and you will inspire others.
that's what you need, Aaron, something else for people to draw attention to you.
Hey, there you go. Anything to get people to look at me, right? So is that cinnamon stick? Is that similar to the cinnamon challenge? What if I just take a big old
No,
tablespoon
no,
of
No,
no,
cinnamon?
no, that's way
absolutely
too
don't do that.
much. That can be dangerous.
Really?
But a
Yeah,
cinnamon stick is just a light flavor note. You don't taste it that much. But there are lots of people out there that say to me, "Oh, Susan, I know I should drink more purified water, but I just don't like the taste of water." Most people like cinnamon, and just putting that stick in, because you can put a dash of cinnamon powder, but it doesn't mix really well. So the cinnamon stick is perfect.
that's a great idea. I never even thought of that.
Yeah, neither have I. So, are there any other tricks like that we could do to boost the immune system?
Oh
Because I mean, we're
gosh.
coming out of the season right now, but it still seems like just stuff's going around. Okay, so like the common cold, that's one thing, and you can give us some tips on that. But what about like this stomach bug or something like that? Is there something to stop that? Because that goes around at school. Kids get that, and bring it home to their parents and all that. I mean, is there something to prevent that, or is it just the same as strengthening your immune
Yeah,
system?
well, the way you prevent any illness or disease is you take loving care of your immune system that God gave you. There's a lot going around, and everyone who's on my program, they just don't get sick because they know how to take care of their immune system. Something I do every morning, unless I'm traveling, and then obviously I can't do it. But I take my tea kettle, and I have a 2 quart size glass. And I like glass because most tea kettles you can't see on the inside, and you never know what's growing in there. So I like glass. I fill it with purified water, and I put it on the stove